Hey, Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Kakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect out there in the household of faith who are preaching and teaching His word in truth and in sincerity. And hey, Esau's pushing his agenda right along. All right, you've had two of probably two of the biggest platforms that are used on a daily basis are Spotify and YouTube. All right, two huge platforms, right, are beginning to roll out the requirement of ID verification to access certain content. And this is just a very this is how they introduce it, and this is how Esau deals. He deals with gradualism, okay, just like he has done with credit and debit cards. How at first you would swipe them, and then you would insert it so that the chip on your card could be read, and now they tap to pay, and now your smartwatch and your smartphone can do tap to pay, so that you don't even need the card itself. All right, and the next step is just gonna be inside of your body, man. Okay, like a biometric payment, which Amazon's already doing. Okay, they have a palm scanner, and then they have a store. I believe I don't think they have too many of them, but I know that they have one where it'll like scan your face and recognize what face or what account that face is connected to, and use the card of payment that's on that account and automatically charge it as you put each item in the store into your cart, and then you walk out of the store. It'll automatically charge your card with the items that you bought and everything like that. Man, this is the age that we are moving towards, and this is the warning that we preach and teach, man. Okay, that the system of the mark of the beast is gonna be here before you people know it. All right, they are doing it and achieving it with gradualism. Okay, now I have the articles pulled up here. It says Spotify is implementing new measures to verify users' ages, potentially requiring ID verification for certain features and content. This is part of their efforts to comply with regulations to ensure users meet the minimum age requirements for special content. And of course, they're always going to have a reason, you know, for why they do these things. Okay, it's how it's how they justify it. YouTube brings AI age Slovakia. YouTube brings AI age estimation to US, and some users will need to show ID. So basically what they're doing is they're going to the AI is going to do a scan of your history and basically give you an age based upon what you watched in your history. So if you go to access a more mature video, and it has already put you in the category of like 12 years old because you watched some like cartoon video or something like that, to bypass that, you'll have to put in your ID information. This is just steps towards the whole entirety of the beast system, you know, everything being joined to the ID that they want to put in everyone's hand, man. That electronical piece of rice that they want to put in your hand or your forehead, or, you know, or wherever they're going to put it. And it is a physical implantable device. And I'll prove that to you right now in the scriptures. Revelations 13 and 15. And it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Look, see, and there's going to come a time to where it is going to be mandatory. And if you do not bow down and accept it, you'll basically be exiled from society, because they're going to put you in a category of people who are, quote unquote, holding us back. You know? And it says, and it causeth all, right, all people, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Now, to prove that it is a physical implant that's going to go into the body, right? If we get that word for mark, and in the Strong's, it says charagma, and it says a stamp, an imprinted mark. It says of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. Now, people are going to read this and be like, so basically they're going to give you like a branded tattoo or some kind of tattoo that's going to be permanent on your skin. But if you go into the root word, you know, of charagma and the etymology, and as to what the word charagma goes back into, which is charax, it is a pale or stake, a palisade. So a pale or stake are things that are like put into the ground. You know, a pale or stake. Okay, that's basically the same shape as a chip, man. You know, and I've shown this before. Let's get this. Show it, man. So this is like a you know, a palisade, right? It's something that they put in the ground. Stakes that they put in the ground for fences. You know, and then this is the shape of a stake, right? So if you go up and look up the RFID chip, right? Here is the shape of it. It's like a stake. Tell me it's not like a palisade or stake. You know, and this is what they want to do with it, man. Alright, this video could possibly be taken down for so-called false information or whatnot, but these devils are going to pass certain laws that are going to justify them putting these things inside of people. All right, there's going to be, you know, I'm sure there's probably going to be certain terrorist attacks to where they're going to have to be like, okay, well, we need to introduce, as Trump called it, a biometric visa tracking system. His words, not mine. Trump's words. Okay, verbatim, you know, quote unquote. Okay, what he said, a biometric visa tracking system. Biden talked about it too a while back, talking about an implantable device that a judge was going to have to rule on if they're going to do it or not. But according to biblical prophecy, they are going to do it. You know, and they're going to pass certain laws to justify themselves. And this is from the Book of Wisdom of Solomon 2:11. And it says, and this is talking about the wicked, you know, just for some context, but I'm getting to the point. And it says, let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. All right, so it says, let our strength be the law of justice, and justice is what they say it is. All right, and if you watch that movie Shooter, towards the end, it was those two higher up dudes, the Jake, and then the Edomite. They're talking in that cabin at the end of that movie, and they're basically talking about the whole court hearing that they had, and the main actor in that movie is Mark Wahlberg. So when they're talking in the cabin, the Edomite says, "The truth is what I say it is. The truth is what I say it is." You know, so this is basically what they do. Okay, the truth is what they say it is, and the people eat it up because of the way they justify it, man. You know, they are crafty, man. And you people are so what's that word? Docile. You know, which means ready to accept instruction. Okay, you people are ready to accept anything that comes from these news outlets. You people are easy to deceive, man. Daniel 7:25, it says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. You know, he changes times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until the time and times and the dividing of time. Look, see? It says, but the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and destroy unto the end. You know, and you know, it was given into this devil's hands to do these things, man. It tells you that in Job 9:24. Probably close it out with this one too, man. Don't gotta go too long with this. Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Look, see, so the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, so they have the persuasion, you know, they have all the influence because these peon people out here, all they do is take heed to he who has money, because money is their god, man. That's literally what they worship, and that's how they categorize or that's how they identify the importance of someone, is by how much money they have. That's how people identify people in this world. All right, so if they see someone, you know, driving a McLaren or something, oh, that guy's got money. Oh, that guy. Oh my God, look at him. That's how they identify people, man. That's how they think about people. That's how they form their opinions. So if you got money, they already have a great opinion of you. And Esau got nothing but fucking money here, man. Got all the money, man. The 1%ers. You know, he got 99% of the world's fucking wealth. But anyways, man, with that being said, hope and pray that this was edifying. It's obvious that these devils are bringing about biblical prophecy, and shit is being shown right here in front of you people's faces, man. So it's time to take heed. The days are short, and the times are at hand. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.